Welcome back to Let's Get Fucked Up by Rome Carthage campaign episode the 7th. And when we left off, we're getting fucked up by Rome. Yep. I may have kind of blown it in the campaign, unfortunately, because my brilliant plan to take Messana early in the campaign has now backfired tremendously, because now we are at risk of losing Messana, and we are probably going to lose Corrales, because the Julii have landed reinforcements and Corrales just has nothing to defend itself with apart from some shitty town militia. Messana, I tried to rally my troops here. Really did try to rally them, but not one of them was brave enough to stand up to the Romans, so I haven't a chance here now, which means we now need to fall back to Iberian and prepare to make our final stand or lose Sicily. However, what I am going to also do is I'm trying to strike a peace deal with the Romans, even if it means giving up Iberian. It might be the best option to secure peace with me and Rome, even if it's temporary. It'll buy me some time. So other things we need to do also, we need to get Carthage's defence up to scratch in case Carthage is attacked soon, which is why we're recruiting plenty of cavalry, plenty of infantry. I've also got stuff going on in Thapsus. We're currently improving the practice range so we can start recruiting skirmishers. Because I do want to try and get Leptis Magna, but unfortunately there's too much going on up here for me to bother with Leptis Magna. And meanwhile in Parma we're just growing and growing and growing, but I am now wary that Rome could attack, so I am going to erect a wooden palisade here now and a barracks so we can start recruiting town militia, whoop-de-doo. And also in Corduba we seem to be okay, but I don't like the look of that Spanish army. I'm worried that Spain might attack. I mean, I think he's within his own borders, but I'm not entirely sure. So, hopefully Spain doesn't attack me just yet, because if that happens, well, that's going to be fucking perfect, isn't it? Unless I offer money to the Spanish, but I don't really have anything to offer them, and I'm not really intending to give up Corduba, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on the Spanish, because that's all we need. We just want to open up another front, don't we? And if we do, I'm going to have to build up my position here quickly and maybe try and take Carthago Nova or something to try and slow the Spanish down or tell them to fuck off, but it's not going well, simple as that. I'm going to recruit extra town militia here as well. Just not going well at all. I've made mistakes, I'm paying the price, so now let's get ready to lose 2 more cities, because we're going to lose Messana, we're going to lose Corrales, they're gone, they're write-offs. Let's just move to the next turn of the campaign. Right, nothing's happened just yet, but I do suspect Rome has landed even more troops on Sicily now, which means an attack on Iberian is probably on the cards. The Julii are being slow to attack Corrales, but Corrales surrenders in 2 turns anyway, so we're done in Corrales. There's literally no point in sallying forth. I mean, I know there's like Hastati here, but then there's just this army here, just sat at the back. You know, they've got Hastati and Velites. Over here, I've just got purely town militia. It's not going to work. So I am going to try and talk with Rome again, see what I can offer them. End of turn report, by the way. I am in the money, so, you know, we get something good. And we've actually become most advanced faction. I like that. So to report, Thapsus has a practice range. Parma's erected some palisades. That's good, so we can now start recruiting skirmishers from Thapsus, which I shall do now. Actually, just get 1 unit of skirmishers going right now, and then that just gives me some range support. And we can also start looking at other things for Thapsus, like improving the walls further, or even getting a shrine up and running, which might even be a better idea. Get a shrine to Tannic up and running, because I think we're going to need more population to fuel my armies. Faction Nasus, by the way, Theopanes got married, and Hasdrubal now has a peace to Val, which gives him a 20% discount on agent training costs and +1 to law, which is alright. And also, let's see what else. Recruitment report, Carthage has round shield cavalry, Corduba has town militia, and there's a diplomatic notification. War declared. Armenia has gone to war with the Seleucids. I don't care, but I do care that Captain Nicholas is still roaming around my territories freely, but I can't be bothered with Spain right now. I have more pressing issues to deal with. Let's have a chat with Rome again and see if we can try and give them something. If I have to give them Iberian, I'll give them Iberian. Simple as that, really. I just don't want to get to a point where Rome pushes me back to Africa and then I'm having to fight. I'm having to fight this war on Africa. Because if I have to fight on Africa, I'm not going to get any further. So I offer a ceasefire, and I will offer you my map information. I will offer you a single payment. I am getting desperate now. 1,500 denarii. I'll give you that, and I will give you a regular tribute of 500 denarii for 5 turns. I know it's something I can't really afford, but I'm going to have to find that money from somewhere. So, right, come on. Ceasefire, lots of money, a regular income of money, all my map information, and trade rights. Please, please have peace with me now, Rome. Please. No. No, 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 no. Right, fuck you, Rome. Fuck you. Right. Get your ass to Gaul, or at least stay there for one more turn. We're going to have to get desperate. We'll offer Lillebeim next turn. So, Admiral Pharaoh, get to Carthage, get repaired, then we'll get ready to start an evacuation of Lillebeim. That's what we're going to have to do. We'll evacuate. So there we go. Got all that retraining underway. Get an extra skirmisher underway as well, because I want more skirmishers in this army. It really has gone to shit in this campaign. Meanwhile in Thapsus as well, let's get a blacksmith going. Maybe if I improve the quality of my troops, I'm going to stand a better chance as well. And also keep improving the walls. I'm nearly out of money now as well, but I want just get more Iberian infantry. We're going to need all the Iberians I can afford right now. And that pretty much puts me at the end of this turn now. So I'm going to repair my ships. I'm going to try and intercept that Scipii fleet again as well. I'm not sure what it's up to. I think it was one that dropped off troops at Corrales, but either way, Corrales is now 1 turn away from surrendering, so we're not going to survive here. And how long on that barracks? 2 turns on that barracks, right? Good. Let's go to the next turn and watch even more things get lost. Fuck you, Spain! Fuck you! What did I do to piss you off? I gave you trading and... shit. Right. As if it wasn't bad enough I'm losing I'm in a losing war against Rome. I'm now going to start losing territory to Spain if I don't get shit together now. Right. Corduba's under attack. Fuck you, Spain. I'm going to have to make an ally out of Gaul or something now. End of turn report. Here's some... We're losing money, simple as that. Most advanced faction, by the way, goes to Egypt. Good for Egypt. Construction report. Lillebeim has land clearance and Thapsus has a shrine to Tanit. And also, recruitment report. Iberians from Carthage. Thapsus some skirmishers. Corduba some town militia. And I retrain bits of my fleet. And now, diplomatic information. Well, Spain has gone to war with me. Thrace has gone to war with Macedon. And Seleucids have signed an alliance with Pontus. Probably most likely against Armenia. But right. We are in a bad situation because I am now under siege at Corduba. Luckily, Captain Nicholas's army might be weak. I mean, there are skirmishes in it, but it looks like this army's already seen action, so it's not quite at full strength. What we do know is there are skirmishers, there is round shield cavalry, and there are Scutari within their ranks. Now, Scutari probably will cut up my Iberian infantry quite capably, so... That already puts me in a shitty position here, but maybe I will be smart, or at least I will be better off fighting this one on the defensive, so I think I'm going to hold position at Corduba. I'm not going to sally forth just yet. I don't want to sally forth after that absolute disaster we had, and my diplomat unfortunately can't leave Corduba until we free it, which is a shame, because if I could have got him maybe up to Numantia, I could have got an alliance to help me, but right, Parma. That barracks is nearly done. As soon as that barracks is done, get some roads up and running, and then you are going to start training an army, which I'm going to use to land at Carthago Nova. And, well, it's not really called Carthago Nova yet, but look, the plot is, we're going to take Carthago Nova, claim Carthago Nova, whatever you want to do. I need to take something off the Spanish now. Get rid of Admiral Aulus, who's camping in our bay. Thank you very much. He only sails off, though. You didn't quite sink him. I don't think you're going to catch up with him this turn either.
We are supreme!
Yes, we are supreme. Right, return to Carthage, get retrained, and then await further orders. Other things to do. Messana, still losing. 3 turns till surrender. Corrales surrenders in 1 turn time. We've lost these settlements. Simple as that. Lillebeim, what can I recruit now to try and improve our chances? More Iberian infantry. I'm not exactly all over that idea. Get a practice range up. We need that practice range where it's probably not worth it, and also get sewers up and running. And the second we lose these 2 territories, we lose Lillebeim as well. That's that. I mean, I don't want to offer Lillebeim, but I suspect it's going to be my only option in a minute. And also, yeah, we're going to have to just hold out against Spain. It's probably about 2 turns of time. Now, I really do actually, you know what, I am really fucking hoping now Numidia don't go to war with me, otherwise I have lost this campaign. And that's going to piss me off a lot. Like, really pissing me off. Fuck you, Spain. Just absolutely fuck you. Let's go to the next turn and see if any good tidings befall us. Right, Corral surrendered and the Julii captured it. Bodastat Volubis, however, wants to marry into the family. He has absolutely shit all there. No command, no management, no influence. So I could do what I want with him, but mate, I mean, I don't want him, but I might need him. Right, you get to marry Muttenbau, Mr. Bodastat Volubius, but I've got my eye on you. Right, and he's 16 as well, so he is young, he is impressionable, so marriage celebrations, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Right. Heroic death, by the way. Martinus died, don't care, hated him. Settlement occupied, I lost Corralis. That's horrible, but that's how it's going to have to go, unfortunately. End of turn report, losing money, but not too much. Construction report, got some barracks up and running in Parma, good. Let's start cranking out some town militia then, because there isn't really a lot more we can construct. And I know this slows down the growth, but I want 5 units of town militia ready to either march or defend themselves, because we could be under attack at Parma very soon from the Julii. Recruitment report, Carthage and Thapsus provide me with more Iberians. Carthage has repaired its Bireme. It looks like the Greeks, by the way, are coming to my aid, actually. Look at this. Admiral Gurgus and Admiral Firmius are on their way. They might be about to challenge the Romans for control of Syracuse, right? And also other diplomatic information. Pontus has gone to war with the Greek cities. Gaul has signed an alliance with Germania, right? Nothing that's really too relevant to me. I mean, I'm not interested in Pontus right now because they're too far away, and I mean, right now, I just don't have a chance. I mean, part of me is thinking we could leave Lillebeum and rescue Messana in a do-or-die attack. But if I mean, I could leave a token garrison of a few town militia in Lillebeum, then it'll get sieged. But if I leave a token garrison, I could rescue Messana, retake Messana, retrain from Messana, then return to Lillebeum and save Lillebeum. But is that going to put me back on square one if I do that? And I know I'm probably talking shit right now, I'm probably talking out my ass, but I lose Messana in 2 turns now, so if I was just to take Figes, his Iberians, and a few town militia but leave 2 behind, I wouldn't even reach up. I wouldn't reach Mr. Brutus this turn anyway. I need to rescue Messana. And you know what? I am going to rescue Messana. Right. Figes, march out, relieve Messana. I leave a token garrison at Lillebeum. However, I will ship extra troops from Africa to defend the area. Simple as that. I am not going to lose Sicily. I am going to dig myself in the ground and do this. Bodastat Volubius, new guy. You had to take the round cavalry, take the Iberian infantry, board the ship. You are heading to Lillebeum. You will form a new garrison, and you will form a new. We will draw a new defensive line. Simple as that. I am not going to go down. I'm going to get rid of his pessimism. I'm going to save Lillebeum. I'm going to save Sicily. And then I will help the Greeks retake Syracuse. I've got this one back under my control. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Get more Iberians prepared. Get more round shield prepared. Just get everything prepared. We are not gonna go down without a fight. Carthage does not fall. We cursed Aeneas when he decided to betray Dido. I don't let revenge go unfulfilled, and right now I want revenge for Hanno. I mean, Hanno wasn't killed in battle, but I feel like I need to owe him something. Right, also in Thapsus, keep cranking out round shields, keep cranking out skirmishers. I know I'm going to be running up my expenses, but I'm going to do this because we just need to get everything going now. We are really fighting for our own survival. Meanwhile, Captain Nicholas is continuing his siege. However, we now have a full readout of his army. He's got a lot of cavalry, a lot of skirmishers, but only 1 unit of Scutari. So I do have a fair amount of cavalry on my own. However, I am now starting to suffer from attrition. I do have a few skirmishers. I can't really say if I take the fight to Nicholas, I'm not going to say I'm going to win. But I do think I have a fair chance of victory. And I think, given how many skirmishes he has, I'm going to do better fighting offensively than defensively. Because does he have any siege equipment up and running? He does not, right. He's going to wait us out. He's going to try and make me surrender. And the longer I wait, the more troops I'm going to start losing. Already my unit numbers are depleting from starvation. So, Fios Apanes, I know you haven't really had much of a role in this campaign, but now I'm bringing my attention to Iberia. Kill Captain Nicholas, end him, and then I will do everything in my power to take the fight to the Spanish. I will take Carthage over from them. I will conquer their coastlines. I'm gonna show them Carthage isn't a punching bag. Just because I'm losing to Rome doesn't mean I'm gonna lose in Iberia. I'm gonna stop you, Nicholas. You've pissed me off now. So it's a strength ratio of 9-5 in my favour because I do have more infantry. He has 775 men, however, I have 1,184. This is still going to be a close battle. It is not a victory yet. That last Sally Forth battle we did was an absolute disaster. We need to make sure that doesn't happen again. So let's get ready, fight this one out, and try and take things from the last battle and learn new things. What did happen in the last battle? We got wrecked because of the enemy cavalry. What can we do to prevent that? First thing, we need Libyan spearmen. I'm going to work on getting Libyan spearmen. Secondly, we need to bring our cavalry forward so we don't lose our infantry instantly.
Await my orders.
Right, await my orders, men. We're going to defend this town. I know Corduba's not a large town, but Corduba's our town either way. And the Spanish are all deployed on one side. Now, as we can see, right now, they are mostly made up of skirmishers. So they are made up of weak missile troops. And I know they do have a lot of round shield cavalry. However, we need to remember, round shield cavalry is weak. So, yes, my cavalry is weak. However, they probably have more targets for me to hit. I mean, I do have a lot of targets to be hit as well, but if we can get cavalry into these skirmishers and then into the back of these Scutari, we can win, because the Scutari do outclass the Iberian infantry. So what we need to do is we need to stop the Scutari. They're the key unit who I'm gonna have to kill to win this. Here's the governor's villa, by the way, I constructed. It's very nice, isn't it? I like it. Where's the temple, by the way? Shrine to Tanit. I'm glad we worship Tanit. Tanit will bring us good faith in this battle. Either way, let's get ready to make our way out of the city. So, in order to prevent an instant cavalry charge of death from the enemy, I'm going to bring my cavalry out first. Following that, I'll bring out the weaker town militia, because I want to bring the weak units out first. I want to save the strong guys till last, just in case the enemy charges forward prematurely. So, Iberians will come out third, so I'm just going to pop them here. Then skirmishers, you're also gonna come out after the Iberians. Slingers, I do want to get slingers out in the field in good time. However, I'm not going to bring the slingers out too early. One thing I need to do is I need to time when I deploy missile troops, because once the slingers get going, while the slingers are really good at taking out targets, I mean, I'm not doubting these Balearic slingers are absolutely fantastic. But the instant the Balearics start getting to work, the enemy will go in a mad dash forward. And that's what Romans do. These guys are barbarians. These guys are probably even more likely to go into a frenzy. And I mean, I know I'm getting snobby and Roman again, but these Spanish, they're not civilized. And Carthage is civilized. So here's the plan. Cavalry first, town militia, missiles, Iberians, form the battle line, get rid of the skirmishers, keep the cavalry in check, get in the back of the Scutari. We win this battle when we give Spanish a very clear message: don't mess with me right now. End the deployment, start the battle. Right, he's on his move. He's moving back a little bit. That's good, right? Cavalry, I need you here, and I need you in a position to be ready to respond to any threat that occurs, because threats will occur very early. Now, I think I do have slightly more cavalry than the enemy as well, and I do have my general's bodyguard. These guys don't have a dedicated general's bodyguard, which I need to use to my advantage. So cavalry is now making their way out, so got some more cavalry, which are just lagging behind a little bit because I didn't deploy them properly. But, right, town militia, we're going to line up here. This is where we're going to draw our line. We're going to draw our line here. Well, not here. We're going to draw our line here, and then we'll start moving forwards. I don't want to come too far forward, because if we come too far forward, we will provoke the enemy into charging forward with their cavalry or something really annoying like that. So once the town militia start leaving, I'll start bringing out the missile troops, who I'm going to keep as separate units. I'm not going to group them up, because both of these guys will have different targets. I want the skirmishers to try and take out the other skirmishers, and I want to use my Iberian, well, my Balearic slingers. I want to use them against the Scutari, because I think they'll do good against the Scutari. So cavalry is just making their way out of the city, getting all nice and organised. Where are we at with town militia? Town militia are about to start exiting to the town. I'm going to win this one, folks. I'm going to win this one. We're going to get out of this losing streak run right now. This is where I make my turn. Spanish think they can get away with this. They're not going to get away with this. I beat you at once before in Rome Total War. I look forward to doing it again. I remember how much I relished beating you. But you know what? In my last Rome Total War campaign, I never beat you properly. You surrendered before I could even give you the killing blow. This time, you don't escape. I will make sure I gut out every last family member personally on the battlefield. So get ready for your doom. Now that the town militia are making their way out, I'm going to start bringing my missile troops forward. They're going to make a big block here. I'm going to have to move them around. I'm going to have to shift the slingers around as I see fit though. And once these guys start coming out, that's when I'm going to bring out my final unit. I will start bringing out the Iberian infantry. Cavalry, can we make a slightly neater line, please? Like, just reorder the cavalry a little bit. Just make a nice, neat line here. I've got the general in the centre, and I've got you two on the wings ready to move about. Because they do have, I mean, yeah, the enemy does have a lot of cavalry, and they do have their cavalry deployed on the wings as well. However, I could probably take them out in just a simple cavalry melee fight. What I do suspect as well is my units are actually more experienced as well. These units seem to have come with some bonus starting experience. That means I should have more morale. Now, town militia are forming their line. This is where we're going to draw our line before we start moving forward. Keep yourselves organised, men. Nice, neat marching formations. Don't give the enemy the... Right, here we go. He's moving, right. Iberians, get your asses out here now, please. But don't rush. Don't panic. Don't panic. I'm going to stay cool. He's only bringing his skirmishers forward so he can try and pepper us. Or he's not. Right. Spanish don't seem to be very committed to a fight right now. They're considering bringing their skirmishers forward, but at the same time they don't want to. They're waiting for me to make the first move. That's what they're doing. And I will make the first move. I oblige to make the first move. Also, you know what I could do against the Spanish? Oh, by the way, you two don't fire at will. Only fire on my orders. Right. So, you lot line up here, please. Iberians, you line up here, please. I'm going to have to make my battle line nice and wide again. So, Iberians, you line up here. Just lining up behind the town militia. I'm going to have to go for the Roman. I think it's called the Prior Patrium tactic, the Romans call it. Use the weaker units first, then bring forward the stronger units as the weaker units get tired. But here we go. Right, Spain's moving now. They're getting ready for the fight. They're moving back though, right. It's alright, they're moving back. They're only testing me. They're only testing me, but I am now nice and organised on the battlefield and ready to do my thing. And he does keep giving his unit... Oh, wait, hang on. Stop. Right, he's charging forward. Let's quickly analyse what he's doing. Yes, I'm using bullshit time mechanics. He's bringing everything forward. That's what I'm going to say. He's bringing everything forward. Right. Let's just press play again. Slingers, get ready to fire at will. I mean, skirmishers, fire at will. Alright, he isn't bringing himself too far forward. That's alright. I thought I was going to go for a full frenzied barbarian charge then, but he is starting to bring his skirmishers forward. He does want to get this battle underway. So I will set my skirmishers to fire at will now. If the Spanish dare bring anything forward, I will retaliate with my own fire. Gates are closed now. It's just me, you and me now, Spain. It's just you and me, Nicholas. Mr. Fiapanes would like to end you. Now, how are we going to go about this one? Town militia should be capable of attacking skirmishers. Town militia aren't fantastic, but taking out the skirmishers. It's something they should be capable of, and I'm using these guys as basically cannon fodder in a way. They can try and take the blows from the enemy skirmishers, and I'll try and maneuver my cavalry to keep the enemy cavalry away from them. So here we go then. You attack. You attack. Slingers, you've got your target. You've got your target. Iberians, I'm going to bring you forward. Cavalry, you maneuver up this wing. You maneuver up this wing. For your partners, you maneuver up this wing. Right, the enemy's going to start bringing their skirmishers forward up for to take my challenge. Skirmishers, you deal with their skirmishers. Now, hopefully the enemy cavalry does not get too frenzied. If it does, I'll charge my round shields in as quick as I can. But the enemy skirmishers are going to try and do their thing. I brought in my slingers. Slingers have just started opening fire. Trying to hit this Scutari. Keep hitting them. Keep hitting them. Come on. Not bad. Not bad. Right, we're taking out a few of their numbers. Skirmishers are pulling away, but good. Town militia. Some skirmishers have chosen not to run. Get into them. Get into them. Get into them. Get them into them. Come on. Come on. Before they flee. No, they're fleeing. Right. Stop. 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 Get into them. But if they flee, don't give them the temptation. Don't run after them. Don't give chase, basically. Right, town militia are chewing into the enemy skirmishers. We've got the skirmishers on the run. Right, this battle's going my way now. Town militia, don't get ahead of yourselves. Do not engage with Scutari. If you engage with Scutari, you will not survive. Right, now the enemy cavalry start to move around. So Iberians, start engaging with Scutari, because they've got hold of a town watch and they want them. Round shield cavalry, start attacking those skirmishers who are trying to threaten us on the flank. Other round shield cavalry, start attacking these skirmishers. Town militia, start harassing those skirmishers. So actually, you know what? You go for the enemy cavalry. As for my skirmishers, start targeting the enemy general. He's your key target. General, start manoeuvring around the flanks. Cavalry right now, my round shield cavalry, they're doing well. Keep on those skirmishers. We're breaking them, we're routing them. Right, we've got them routed. Good. Leave them alone. Go for the round shield cavalry. We're starting to break the Spanish up. We're on the run. We're on the run! Yes! We're on the run! We're doing it! Right, cavalry, break off. Get in the back of those Scutari. You cavalry, break off. Get in the back of those Scutari. We've got them on the run. They're running away with their tails between their legs. See you later, Spain. See you later. Maybe stories of this little skirmish will reach for Romans. I'm not going down yet. I'm getting smarter. I got smarter. I used better tactics. I'm going to win. Cavalry, you've done an exemplary job. There is not one unit of Scutari left, apart from that one. Kill him quickly, please. Thank you. Right, you've wiped out the Scutari. You have done me proud, Fiapanes. You have done me proud. Expect a promotion. You chase down those stragglers. Make sure, let's try and prevent as many from escaping as possible. Right. We've saved Corduba for now. Cavalry, you go deal with those skirmishers as well. They're trying to scatter in all sorts of directions, like some sort of horrible inert gas, but right. Goodbye, Spain. See you never. Next time, I'm bringing the fight to you. So, you better pick a territory and start defending it, because I'm going to pick my territory and I'm going to attack it with all my might.
The enemy flee.
Finish them.
Chase them from the field and give them no rest or pity.
Right, skirmishers cease fire. Let the cavalry deal with this one on their own now. May as well just kill all these skirmishers. Make sure there's nothing left. Fiapanes, you have earned those kills. Enjoy every last one. I'm so happy to finally win a battle again. I mean, I know I've been on a rather minute losing streak, but there's still hope for me yet. I can do this campaign. I am good enough for hard difficulty. I can do it. I just got to keep knocking at it and just get smarter.
And all the sweeter for being so decisive.
Everybody do the squawker. I am thrilled with that. It may only be a minor victory, but you know what? I have cut out half of their army strength. My losses were minimal. Only 225 losses on my side. I can replenish, I can retrain, and I can take the fight to Spain. So, thank you very much for your partners. You did me proud today. For the round shield cavalry, unfortunately, they really did bring the MVP kills. One of them brought in 133 kills. So whoever he is, he did absolutely A-grade job. Probably taking out all the skirmishers, taking on those round shield cavalry. Iberian infantry, yeah, they did their part. They were good for pinning. Skirmishers, they got a few. Balearic slingers actually got a lot of kills. I wasn't really seeing too many Scutari going down from their stones, but they must have been doing better than I thought. Town militia as well. Town militia! You're restoring my faith in you. You two did absolutely brilliant. And you know why? Because I made sure to put you against units that didn't outclass you. I put you against the skirmishers. You kept the skirmishers on the run. And since the skirmishers were on the run, they couldn't fire at me, which allowed time for my Iberian infantry to get into the Scutari, and it bought time for my cavalry to do their manoeuvres, get into the skirmishers, get into everything. So you know what? I did it. I put the Spanish army into chaos, and because of that, I turned a trickle of, routes into a torrent of routes. So Corduba is safe. A small country cannot contend with the great, and few cannot contend with many. The weak cannot contend with the strong. That kind of gives me something to think about with me maybe trying to contend with Rome so early in the campaign. But you know what? I'm going to save Messana. I have the belief I can do it now. However, we'll find out if I have the ability to do it next episode. So, I thank you for your time. I thank you for watching this. I hope to see you on the next episode, where we will try to save Messana. And also, Diplomat, perhaps Segovax of Iberia would like to rethink his decision to declare war on me. Would you like a ceasefire? I'm gonna give you a get out of jail free card. Have peace with me, or I'm coming with you. Or I'm coming for you. End the fighting. There's a good show. We see no end. Right, fine. You don't want peace, Spain? I'll give you war. See you all on the next episode, folks. We're fighting on many fronts, but you know what? There's still hope yet.